Hello everyone, my name is Noah St. John and welcome to Get Unstuck Now. This is your instruction manual for success and freedom as a home-based entrepreneur, and I'd like to welcome everyone to module number 2. So today we're going to be talking about leveraging your energy. Leveraging your energy. So I'm going to give you we're going to go over a little bit about what we talked about last time in module number 1, and then we're going to go right into module number 2. So I'm very excited to have you here this evening with this program, or whenever it is that you are watching this program. And so welcome, and here we go. So I'd like to start this evening with another story that is 2,600 years old. And this is another Aesop's fable. And this is one that is called The Goose and the Golden Eggs. And it goes like this. One day a farmer, going to the nest of his goose, found there an egg all gold and glittering. When he picked it up, it was as heavy as lead. He was going to throw it away because he thought it a trick. But he took it home on second thought and soon found to his delight that it was an egg of pure gold. The next day he went back to the goose's nest and found another glittering gold egg. The next day and the next, upon arriving at the nest of the goose, the same golden prize awaited him. Every morning the same magical gift appeared, and soon the farmer became very rich by selling his eggs. But as he grew rich, he also grew greedy, and thinking to get at once all the gold the goose could give, he killed it and opened it, only to find nothing. The moral of this fable is, don't kill the asset that produces more assets. Instead of killing his prize goose out of greed and a sense of lack, if the farmer had simply cared for his prize goose, it would have supplied all of his needs for life. You have been given one body and one mind. These are the most valuable assets you will ever own. Take good care of them, and they will take good care of you. Most people, however, being short-sighted and coming from lack, waste their time and their energy focusing on what they want rather than what they have. Care for your mind and body, because not only are they your most prized possessions, but they will create every other asset you will need in this lifetime. So the fable of the goose and the golden eggs is, of course, one we're very familiar with, and in this sense, what we're talking about is the asset that produces every other asset. And in this module, what we're talking about is you, your mind, and your body. So this is energy. Energy, and we're going to get to this in just a moment, but energy is infinite. However, our experience of energy, your personal experience of energy, is finite. So even though energy itself is infinite, nevertheless, your experience of that is finite. So you must do the things, you must do the steps so that you take care of your most valuable asset, which is your mind and your body. So we're talking about the 3 levels of entrepreneurial stuckness. We've already looked at this, the crawling, walking, and running. So I want to just ask you and see, and we talked about this last time, where are you at? Are you crawling, walking, or running? But are you noticing why? After going through module number 1, and you'll notice even more after today and, of course, the next 2 modules, why you're crawling, why you're walking, or why you're running. So has anything come to you? You can put that in, you can type that in if you'd like to right now, or think about it as we're going through. But notice, let's just take someone who's crawling. They may not have learned how to organize their time or their day so that you are maximized, like we talked about in the last module. You may not have been taught how to maximize or leverage your energy or your relationships or your money. That's exactly why we're here. So notice that all of these are results. These are results. It's a result to say you don't have customers or recruits, or that you don't have many of them, or that you're trading time for money. These are results. Okay, now we're all focused on results, and that's fine that we do that, but you've got to understand what causes the results. So in this class, and in every class that I do, I always focus on causes. There are a lot of people out there focusing on results, and if that works, it's fine. I have observed it generally doesn't work in the way that we want it to. So looking at the 4 types of entrepreneurial stuckness, this is what we've been talking about: the time stuck, the energy stuck, the relationship stuck, and the money stuck. So in this module today, we're going to be looking at being energy stuck, meaning I just don't have the energy to do the things that I want to do. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm overwhelmed. These are some of the adjectives that you hear people describe themselves with. Okay, so this is where we can't get to where we want to go if we're stuck in any of these areas. Okay, and I'll just go over this again because this is worth repeating, that when you have a lack of time, which we looked at last time, you have high stress or lack of enjoyment. In this one, energy, a lack of energy produces resentment, bitterness, anger. Some of the things I just said a moment ago: overwhelm, I can't get anything done, exhaustion. Those are some of the things that we hear. Okay, so you can see that this is, yes, this is caused by something else, but it also causes other things. So the lack of energy, which is caused by these other things that we'll be talking about today, also causes these other pretty bad feelings, these experiences we don't want. So if that sounds familiar, I'm going to show you what you can do about it today. So this module is all about how to get energy unstuck. I know that's not very good grammatically, but I think we all know what that means. All right, so looking at this, and remember, this is just an absolutely key, huge, important, vital, essential drawing here. You'll notice I use a lot of drawings. There's a lot of diagrams. I love charts. I love diagrams because they tell a story. They tell the story in as they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. I mean, just looking at that, don't you get it? Don't you see what that means? Holy cow, I know I do. So this is just for those of you who are like me, visual, you need that picture, you just go, wow. I mean, so you can just take that, and I put it right in your action guide. In every module, you'll see this. So you can print that out, put it right on your desk, put it in your refrigerator, put it by your bed, put it in your bathroom. I mean, you got 4 modules. You can print them all 4 and put them all over your house and go, oh my gosh. And you could say, listen, if I'm not getting closer to my dream, my goal of financial freedom, which one of these am I stuck in right now? It could be all 4. But, okay, let's focus on, pick one this week. That's why we do this, you know, as we're recording this, we're doing it 1 per week. You can be, of course, as you're going through, do it every day. But I want you to focus on, I want you to give yourself the gift of focusing on on 1 per week. And then you can always go back. I mean, this is, look, here's your month. If you spend week 1 on time, week 2 on energy, week 3 on relationships, week 4 on money, and then start all over again the next month, my God, imagine where you'll be in just 2, 3, 4 months, a year, 2 years. You will be fundamentally unstoppable. So this is pretty awesome. All right, so how to get the most from this program, just to reiterate, I went over this last time, but it bears repeating. Make sure you download and print the action guide and executive summary for each module. I'm handing you the blueprint that it cost me well over $175,000 to get, okay? I had to go everywhere and ask everybody, and they never told me anything, and it was just very, very frustrating. So I'm hoping that I will save you that time, money, and effort that it took me. And it was very expensive and just incredibly time-consuming and effort-consuming as well. Follow the steps that I give you, do the exercises in each module, and share your progress on noahcircle.com. I know a lot of you are doing that, and I'm proud of you. I love seeing your comments. I love that you're contributing, that you're sharing. Please keep doing that. It's just going to help you. This is our members area, our mastermind. So go ahead and share your progress on there, share questions, and I appreciate each one of you who have done that already. And also, as other people post, make sure you're posting your ideas, your thoughts, your stories. Okay, so now let's go to the big picture for this module. I like to start with the macro, and then we get down to the micro. So let's talk about the big picture. All right, so let's be very, very clear here. You want better results. Whether it's more money, more time, more energy, or better relationships. Those are all results. Well, results require action. Results require action. There's no way around that. We know by now that The Secret didn't work. We all know The Secret didn't work. It was great marketing that they did in that movie, The Secret, which is you sit around, you think about something you want, and it comes to you. Hello, it doesn't. We know that. Okay, so results require action. Well, guess what? Action requires energy. You can't have something done without an energy to do it. It's just impossible. Well, guess what? Energy requires a power source. You can't have energy just there. There must be a source of that power. So guess what? To get better results, don't focus on the results. Focus instead on strengthening the power source that creates the results. Now just look at this. Remember, we're working logically. We're just thinking differently here. We're thinking differently because we want different results. Remember, if you want to keep getting what you've been getting, just keep doing what you're doing and keep thinking what you've been thinking. So in all of my classes, every course that I do, whether it's Affirmations, Get Unstuck Now, Thought Leader Formula, my elite program, everything that I do, I teach about thinking differently and doing differently. You must do, and of course, speaking differently too. Remember, what did I show you in Module 1? The only things you can control is what? Your thoughts, your words, and your actions. So what do we have to change? The beautiful part is you're in charge of that. Nobody can make you think a thought. Nobody can make you do something or not do something. You are in charge of those things. So you don't have to go outside of you to change and get better results. Now, is it going to take time? Yes. Is it going to take effort? Yes. But am I going to save you tons of time, money, and effort because I've spent all this time, money, and effort? Absolutely. So remember, what I want you to remember, and this is like our rallying cry for this class, if they can do it, I can do it too. If they can do it, I can do it too. Whoever is they, whoever you're looking at and saying, oh, so-and-so is better than me, richer than me, smarter than me, whatever than me. I don't want to hear that anymore. That's looking in the rearview mirror, right? I showed you that in module number 1. The rearview mirror is all about the past. Well, I don't care about the past anymore. Okay, I'm just looking through the windshield, baby, windshield. I mean, that's all I repeat. That's all I repeat around this house. My wife and I, we're every day we're just saying to each other, windshield, baby, windshield, right? So say that with your spouse or your significant other, or your friends, your family, your colleagues, your coworkers, your recruits. Just say windshield, baby, windshield. Is that a rear view thought or a windshield thought? I don't want to hear any more of those rear view thoughts. You see, that's changing your thoughts right there. Now it has to change your power source, which changes energy, which changes action, which changes results. It has to change. That's one of the things I absolutely love about this program, is that it is a guarantee you're going to get different results if you do these different things. How could you not? You can't not get better results, okay, if you follow the instructions. Remember putting that chair together, right? I have put the chair together for you. I've written the instruction manual. It cost me over $175,000 to get all of this, so you don't have to spend it. So this is really awesome. I get really excited teaching it because I know it's going to change your life. All right, so, and just one last thing, executive summaries and action guides. Remember, it keeps you focused. It's your handy daily checklist. It's the exact step-by-step plan that's helped me and my private clients grow their businesses faster than they ever dreamed possible, double, triple, quadruple their income, or much, 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 much more. And, I don't use hyperbole. I don't hype things up. If anything, I downplay things. We have had people, and you've heard some of the stories, increase their business by 10, 12, and 15 times in a year. Yes, 15x, not 2x, 3x, but 10x, 12x, 15x, and more. Those are all documented results. And we are talking in the millions and tens of millions of dollars. Now, is that going to happen for you? I don't know. I don't know where you're at right now. I don't know how dedicated you are. I don't know what your why-to is. I don't know if you found your why-not-tos. So I'm not promising millions of dollars here. It would be very imprudent of me to do that. But do I know it can happen? Yes. It's happened all the time with my clients. Hello. That's why they call me the Accelerated Results guy. They don't call me the guy who does stuff. No. I'm the Accelerated Results guy. Because that's what happens. But is it me? Am I so great? No, it's not about me being great. It's about the system being so great. The system is awesome. I use it every single day. I encourage you to do the same. All right, so let's go, baby.